Well, welcome back to Good Day. Well, I got my February round of golf in, and Andrew Brown of the Toledo Golf Show is going to help us out this morning, or really help me out, because I need a lot of help with the swing. Started playing golf in 2020, so there's so much to learn. But before we get into my swing, let's talk about the golf show. So this is happening in Savannah this weekend.
Yep.
So tell us, what can we expect?
Well, the golf show, we're in our 15th year, right? So it's grown every year. Doors open Friday at 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. Saturday. We go from 9 to 6, Sunday 10 to 4. The golf show, if you haven't been to the golf show, it kind of opens your eyes up to the world of golf, because we have everything. Local courses, any type of equipment that you want, the best deals around when it comes to golf equipment, trips, resorts, and also just a lot of cool products that you can't find in stores that you're like, I need that for my bag.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So, Andrew, what's hot right now? What are golfers looking for? Are they looking for new drivers, putters? I know last year when I was at the golf show, there was a vendor there. They had like these wooden putters, which were really cool, and they were custom. So what are folks looking for right now?
You know, one of the things that's, you bring that up is there's a lot of vendors that have things that you can't buy in stores. One of the things that I love is the Zoom broom. You think about it, we're in Northwest Ohio, Southeast Michigan. Come fall time, you're gonna have a lot of leaves on the greens. It looks like a club, but you actually, it's like a blower.
Oh,
for the
nice.
green.
Yeah, that helps out a lot, because I'm always losing my ball. So.
Right, in the fairways. One of the other gentlemen, Cradle Sports, has golf weights. So when you look at your club here and you want to get loose, you just snap on the weight and have a few swings and you're ready to go.
Nice.
So those things are neat, where you look at these new products that you can't buy in stores, but they're at the shows, and the shows are really all winter long throughout the Midwest and Northeast and country.
Yeah, so like I mentioned, I started golfing in 2020, so COVID, it got me doing that, and I think a lot of folks have picked up the game since. But one thing about the game of golf, it can get really pricey. So are there any like deals that people will be able to find at the golf show just to help with some expenses?
Yeah, it's a good point, Stephen. When you walk into the show, Tee Time Golf Pass is right there. So Tee Time Golf Pass is a book that has a lot of our local courses on it, real thick book. You can get great deals during the week, 2 for 1, some free rounds of golf. Get out there and play in those off times, right? Let's say, hey, let's go up to treetops. Great deals on treetops, you know, stay in plays. We have 11 different resorts that are there.
Oh, nice.
Ready to book your trip in Eastern Ohio with the Penn Ohio Golf Trail, Treetops, Northern Michigan, Garland, Grand Traverse Resort. So all those different things, you can really save money, and you can buy prepaid rounds to local courses here in our area.
Oh,
that could be $10 off. Let's say out to Stone Ridge and Bowling Green.
Oh,
so,
beautiful course out that way as well. Can get pretty windy down that way, but a beautiful course indeed. So. Let's look at my swing a little bit. So, Andrew, here's what I've been struggling with so far. I'll grab the 5-iron. I can't hit this one to save my life, but my putting is something that is probably the best part of my game right now, which I've worked on a lot right in the basement. But my approach shots, I'm shanking sometimes to the right. So walk us through a nice little brief lesson, because I know there will be some lessons there at the golf show as well.
All weekend long we have the pros. I can play golf decent, but the pros are really good. You know, one of the things with that, let's take your stance.
Okay.
The only thing I would say is you got a good weight balance. I would stand a little bit over the ball.
Okay.
Okay. Keep those elbows in.
Okay.
And
when I come back.
How far are you going back?
I'm coming back right here.
Try to go back 3/4.
Okay. So coming here.
Yep,
right there.
And then generate your power coming down.
Like that.
So many times when you bring it all the way back, you're losing all that power.
Okay.
Right, so if you take, let's say you're, I don't know, 70 yards out on the green, you get real comfortable over the ball and through.
Yeah.
Not a real fast swing, nice and easy back, and then through, because that's where the contact's gonna come on the club. So, a lot of people here in Northwest Ohio like to follow Dan Sutton and Heather Downs.
Yeah.
Dan's on the stage all weekend long.
Oh,
He's got a community of people that listen to his lessons, but he focuses on just that thing.
Yeah.
Right, where, you know, he's real comfortable, real relaxed, takes a deep breath, and then makes that shot to where now, instead of shanking it, you know, from 50, 60, 70, 100 yards, you know that maybe, you know, you're like here at one, here at the other, you know, but not really getting real loose up here.
Yeah.
Because right there you lose that power.
Losing power there. But so we're talking about power when it comes to that approach, but there's also going to be like a putting competition there, right?
Yeah, that's a big one. And we did it a few years ago, and we realized that both men and women, because the women in golf are the numbers are through the roof. Women and younger people, so the game kind of reinvented yourself. Like when you're talking about young man, you got out there in COVID, not much to do, but
and I fell in love with the game.
Yeah, you're at it, right? So we have a putting contest sponsored by Crooked Creek up in Ottawa Lake, and Grand Traverse Resort. So I'll start with the biggest prize is the women's prize. It's a two-person destination trip with massages, rounds of golf, all the good stuff.
Sounds wonderful.
So maybe my wife wins it, but then she's going to take a friend. I don't know. But and then the men's is a $500 gift card to his store and more.
Oh, nice.
So you know you got your knives, cigars, all that good stuff, right? But then during the weekend, Crooked Creek, which has done a tremendous job in Ottawa Lake and reinventing that course and making it just a fun place to play, they'll be giving out rounds to many of the participants. And that's one of the things, you know, if you're at the show, let's say you come Friday, you look at the equipment, right? That's a good day because everything's there, right? Yeah. Saturday is busy, but maybe you want to look at your trips or buy some prepaid rounds. And then Sunday, you might just want to go to the 19th hole, have a Yingling, a couple beers, you know, listen to some speakers. That ticket's good the whole weekend.
Oh, nice.
So it's nice because you could do what you can kind of spend the weekend there. I see people from out of town that come to our show.
And they stay the weekend.
Yeah, they get a hotel room and stay the whole weekend.
Really nice. So, Andrew, before we let you go, where can people get tickets?
You can get tickets, go to ToledoGolfShow.com. There's pre-sale locations all over Northwest Ohio. A lot of your indoor facilities, For Golfers, Blue Skies Forever, Flicks up in Lambertville, Forest View, Fallen Timbers, or you can get them at the door.
Okay.
Right, so it's fun. We look forward to seeing you there. And
good all weekend long.
Good all weekend. Let's do it.
Yeah, like it a lot. Well, Andrew, thanks so much. We have plenty of good day on the way for this Wednesday morning and what these local animals have to do with a public event coming up this weekend. Oh, so cute. We'll explain when Good Day returns.